critical part of a new employee's initial impression is departmental orientation. Regardless of how effective the organizational orientation may be, an employee needs to develop a strong connection to her department beginning on day one. Departmental orientations need not be as formalized as organizational orientations. Sometimes there's only one new hire in a department at any given time, so the process is informal, but no less important. So let's take a look at a great first day in departmental orientation. Here are 10 preparatory steps any manager can take to ensure a positive response on the part of a new employee on her first day of work. 1. Spread the word. Once an applicant accepts the job, the new employee's manager can plan to distribute an internal memo or email to members of the department. Typically, this should be done about 2 weeks before the employee's start date. The purpose of the message is to inform existing staff as to when the new employee will be joining the department, his title and responsibilities, and a brief statement about his background. Number 2, think like the new employee. Ask yourself, what would I want my first day on the job to consist of? Compare your thoughts with those of these first day on the job comments. An opportunity to get the lay of the land. A chance to meet my colleagues, access to one person I can turn to with questions, alone time with my boss, and a little time to myself so I can sort through everything I'm supposed to do. 3. Prepare an agenda. Providing new employees with an agenda on their first day or even their first week provides structure and gives them a sense of direction. The agenda gives the new hire an overview of his time is going to be spent on the first day. The agenda could be more detailed and extended beyond the first day depending on what the manager has planned. What matters is the employee has a clear sense of what to expect and when to expect it. 4. Provide necessary supplies and other provisions. Managers need to make the employee's workstation or office ready for his arrival. Include essential supplies, a map or a floor plan. Providing a map or a floor plan to an employee helps them navigate during the first few days. An organizational and department chart. Reading materials. Simply supply the new hire with company literature and any required departmental documents such as procedure manuals, as well as recommended readings that may enhance his or her ability to do the job. Then we can answer questions, we can give them information on food and beverage locations, and how to access additional information. 5. Be available. The most effective managers are available to their employees, especially at the beginning of the employer-employee relationship. 6. Anticipate questions. As with think like a new employee, managers would do well to consider what they would want to know if they were on their first day of the job. In addition to the topics already identified, likely categories include departmental structure, departmental and individual responsibilities, and department cultures. Number 7. Have reasonable expectations. Even the most eager employees who are capable of absorbing a great deal of information at once need time to process what they see, hear, and learn. After all, day one can be exhausting and a bit intimidating. That's why our 8th element is maybe most important. Make the first day as typical as possible. Here are some additional topics for inclusion in departmental orientation, not in any particular order of importance. Department structure. Identify specific functions by task and incumbent. Department culture. Describe any unique features of the department. Equipment. Explain how to use required equipment and materials safely and efficiently and review safety rules. Hours of work. Remind the employees of starting and quitting times and any alternative schedule options. How to access information. Explain how to contact employees with and without on-site department and through the organization. Interrelationship between the department and other departments. Talk about the flow of work between departments and key individuals to contact in other departments. Meal and break periods. Describe how meal times are scheduled, as well as the frequency and duration of breaks. Performance expectations. Discuss performance goals and appropriate benchmarks, and the concepts of ongoing coaching and counseling when they're appropriate. Use of phones and computers for personal use. Identify circumstances under which personal telephone calls are permitted and stipulations concerning the use of company computers for personal use. Refer to applicable policy. Finally, reporting relationships. Define direct and indirect reporting relationships throughout the department and organization-wide.